Daily Horoscope, the 20th of October 2017. Aries. With Uranus and Neptune influencing the conjugal love sector, you should live a busy day. There could be a second honeymoon in prospect. In any case, you will not lack imagination to show your love to your spouse or partner, who will reward you. Bachelor, the moon in this aspect will make you very demanding. So demanding that virtually nobody will have the chance to seduce you. If you want to make a meaningful encounter, perhaps you should set the bar a little lower. Today, because of the banana peels that Mercury might throw at you, be very careful in your professional activities. Do not commit any imprudence. Above all, avoid associating with stronger or more astute than you. In fact, what association can there be between the earthen pot and the cauldron? The cauldron will strike the pot of earth and it will be broken. Ecclesiasticus. Taurus. This planetary cocktail promises to be one of the busiest days of the year on the plan of love, especially if you are single. An important meeting might surprise you. But if you live in a relationship, be careful. These global impacts may exacerbate your desire for freedom or that of your spouse. Be careful not to put your couple in danger without valid reason. Measure what you are doing, and take into account the price you may have to pay. You will have to reckon with the moon. This may temporarily delay your professional growth. Nothing serious. In principle, your achievements will not be threatened. Only those of you who take too negative a stance will be in trouble. Avoid ranting against your working conditions and being too demanding with your entourage. Gemini. Married life may cause you some problems because of Saturn's interference. You will hesitate to make a choice that seems decisive to you. However, if you give yourself the trouble to think, this choice will seem perfectly obvious and unavoidable. Unmarried. Thanks to the kindness of Jupiter, it is not impossible that your love life takes a new and more pleasant turn today than you had previously envisaged. Get ready to enjoy the new situation. Saturn in beautiful appearance will allow you to make interesting contacts. If you want to broaden your career horizons, or even change your focus, an exciting opportunity should arise today. Cancer. Your conjugal love will probably be upset, but you will not be able to do much. In order to avoid even greater complications, speak no unhappy or hurtful speech. Give your spouse or partner more gentleness and generosity. If you live alone, this position of Venus is very promising. For many of you, it is even an exceptional meeting that could take place. No question of rushing into your business. You will progress slowly but surely and, to minimize the risk of failure, you will make important decisions only after careful consideration. This is how you will succeed in giving a solid foundation to your professional situation. Lion. The astral atmosphere of the day will allow you to remain available, if only to satisfy your need to be loved more alive than usual. It will create a stimulating, fervent atmosphere, encouraging renewal, new encounters that will encourage the revival of love and the desire to be fascinating, to better seduce and conquer. You will have a hard time forgetting your personal worries and focusing on your work. Take a step back, do not dramatize anything, and your problems will no longer seem insoluble to you. Virgin. This day, you will probably think more of the work than the man, or woman, of your life, because the influx of Uranus will put a strong emphasis on the professional sector. However, there is no need to worry. Projects concerning the home are likely to bring you closer to each other. Bachelor, there will be passion in the air, given the present astral configuration. You will throw yourself headlong into the race, determined to make the most beautiful encounters and the most beautiful conquests of the year. In your trade, you will be overflowing with dynamism and spirit of initiative. You will be the driving force of a work team. You will put a knife in the kidneys of lazy and stunned. But you will have difficulty in letting you control, which can leave you some difficulties if you do not find yourself at the top of the hierarchy. Try to adapt to the situation with flexibility and diplomacy. Libra. To be happy in your household, you must absolutely leave your reserve and talk to your spouse or partner, instead of ruminating your grievances without it ever knowing why you want it. Otherwise, misunderstanding may settle in your couple. Single, you will be very selective, and even the most seductive people will have, in your eyes, a little something wrong. This will reduce your chances of finding the man, or woman, of your life. Try to be more open. The professional horizon will be cleared, which you will immediately profit by the passage of Mars, the planet of combativity. Active and determined, you will be able to showcase your abilities and achieve the success you deserve. Scorpio. With this astral atmosphere, the women of the sign will be provocative and the men very manly. The opportunity will make the thief, and sexual experiences will multiply. But it will be difficult to make a decision in the direction of stabilization or legalization. Uranus will push you to carry out the projects you have set up. You will need to be appreciated, recognized to your true value by your entourage. Sagittarius. Your relationship with your spouse or partner will fluctuate. The clashes and the tender reconciliations will succeed one another at an accelerated rate. You will find a certain charm in this situation, despite its inconveniences. This day will be relatively quiet for sign singles. Nothing very special will happen. You will dream of wonderful love, of inaccessible chimeras and, of course, you will be disappointed. Go down to earth and do not let your mind wander unnecessarily. With the good support of several stars, you will go ahead in your job. You will probably find yourself entrusting greater responsibilities, and will get a flattering promotion, even an honor. The whole thing will be to have a lot of enthusiasm and ideas to offer. Capricorn. The day promises to be very promising for you, a native living as a couple. The planet Venus in a good position in your heaven will encourage you to pick the day and to savor all the joys of existence in the company of your spouse or partner. For bachelors, the old bonds of the heart will be sweet, and love will offer you its rich hours. The new ties will be set up under the best auspices. And parties, outings, invitations between friends and even business trips will prove conducive to your fulfillment. Your professional life will be more animated than lately. For the majority of you, it will simply be more work. For some, however, things will be more complicated. You will want to shine, but will struggle to get recognition that you feel deserves. Just do the best, without waiting for immediate gratification. It will come a little later. Aquarius. Your conjugal life will suddenly flourish, thanks to the powerful breath of Jupiter. Inhibitions, taboos, blockages. Everything will be swept away by a gust of wind, almost magic. Bachelor, move, change look and partners. In short, make a kind of great spring cleaning and give your love life a bath of youth. You will have to feel perfectly free and available to be able to take full advantage of the amazing opportunities that will present themselves to you and to you alone. If you encounter hostility in your workplace, you will not be too sensitive this time. Your mood will be at the zenith, as your situation seems to improve substantially. Pisces. Your married life will be animated. With Mars in this respect, disputes are likely to multiply. For most of you, it will be only a few hangs without gravity, quickly forgotten thanks to a beautiful reconciliation on the pillow. Mars is indeed the planet of desire, and your partner will be very enterprising. For the bachelors, things will take a happy turn. Their loves will have the wind in their sails, and a wonderful encounter could arise for those who seek it. The strong current of luck that has been supporting you for a few weeks will be intensified today, helping you to realize your wishes in the course of your work. True, this aspect of Neptune, very rare, indicates a significant expansion in career,